Today, on the mic with Mike, we have the legendary Hall brothers. Here with Levi and Asher, talk about just life, honestly. These two have got the opportunity this year to play varsity football together. I was watching them the other night, and I just thought I need to have them on because we need to tell people about this. It's pretty cool. Gentlemen, thanks for being here. What do you know? How's the season going? What do you think about the season?
I think it looks great so far.
Yeah.
I really love the chemistry of the team right now.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, everybody's dynamic. It's just so positive.
Yeah.
And I mean, I haven't heard really anything negative from anyone really. I mean, obviously, our past game, Bolivar, we knew the team was going to be good. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought battle. But I mean, coming out there, battling as hard as we did, that just showed how tough the team was, and just got to give respect to the O-line and the defense, everything like that. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is truly awesome, and it's really cool that you recognize that this early in the season because you guys have something that is super special. The way that you were able to fight through adversity Friday night. I mean, listen, the weather wasn't the greatest. I mean, we've had really, really hot days, and it was almost cold. Like, I won't say it was cold. It was not cold, but I mean, it wasn't pleasant. You know, the rain coming down. It's light rain, heavy rain. You know, it is. What you guys have is very special and very cool to watch unfold. You know, especially some of the struggles that we've had in the past years. It's pretty cool. Asher, what's it like? I mean, listen, I know how brothers are. I have 5 sons of myself. Like, what's it like to see your brother walk to the line and command the offense and drive down the field and run over people and knock people down? And how does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's super cool. Honestly, I've always looked up to him, so it's like being able to run plays in the backfield with him guiding the team, just to see him just go after it.
Yeah.
It's just super cool, and to be led by him and just to take snaps right behind him, and my fellow sophomore running back next to me, just super cool to grow up with him, and then just this year to be under the Friday Night Lights with my older brother is just super cool.
It's kind of hard to say that, isn't it? Because like normally you probably two are always talking trash to each other. When you're like, well, you know, when you kind of ask me and it's all real, like there is kind of, I don't really want him to know, but yeah, it is. It's special, man. And I'll tell you right now, like even if you're not looking for it and you're in the stands on Friday night, you see it. I mean, like, and I know that I talked to some of the other players yesterday about that, just because I knew I was going to have you guys on, and I was like, hey, what's y'all's opinion? And they said it is awesome to watch. Right? Watch. He may not admit this, but I'm going to tell you, it is awesome to watch Levi have the confidence when he knows that you're there, right? Because Levi, you can have the confidence in your team that you've been playing with, but when it's your brother, you know, and even because you're a sophomore, right, Asher? Yeah, yes. And to step on the field and say, you know, it's my brother. I know he's got my back. I know that he's always going to give 110% because that's just what we do. It is special to watch, and something that, like I said, I saw it Friday night, and I just thought, man, I want to have you guys on here and talk about this because it's so cool to watch this, and for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? Like no matter what you guys decide to do, go pro, go college, would not ever play another snap after high school, like to have those memories together will be great because you know you'll be at Thanksgiving later on in your life and you'll be like, I remember that I pitched you the ball and you fumbled it, you know, or whatever. I threw you the ball and you didn't catch it. Well, you fumbled the snap, you know. Nobody will. You guys won't be talking about the great things you did. You just talk about all the mistakes that you guys make as you go on through life, but. It is awesome. Levi, what is it? I mean, you know, it's your little brother. I mean, like, how does that feel to have him out there? And when he steps on the field, do you feel a sense of confidence in him, of just somebody you know you can count on because you guys literally have known each other from the minute he was born?
It's so much different having him back there. I mean, I've always had, I guess, Nate and Brandon last year and Jackson Bechtel half the season. I mean, I was always like, all right, I got some older guys behind me. Yeah. But the level of trust that I have for Asher is so much greater than what I had for them. I mean, no hate against those guys, but I mean, I've lived with Asher my entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, we played catch in the backyard, played every sport together.
It's
I mean,
kind of by accident. Like
Exactly,
you don't
yeah.
even realize it. You're just like, oh, it's my brother. Like
Exactly.
you know, and I mean, people say all the time when in football, like, oh, you band of brothers, it's Friday Night Lights brothers, boys of summer, and it's like, no, this is so different. This is literally my brother, and yeah, it is. I mean, I'll beat this to get the whole night, but it's so. It's so fun to watch, and I can't even imagine what your mom and dad think. You know what I mean? I'm sure I know your dad, and I know he has accountability for you guys, but at the same time, he's just got to be beaming with pride to watch you guys. Because Friday night, touchdown, Asher, right? Tell me about that one.
Go for it.
So that play was called not by the coaches, but by Levi. It was
Yeah.
Levi's call. He was like, put Asher in the flats, and I'll throw the ball to him, and it'll be open. And
Yeah.
that was like, I knew it was gonna happen because we just had that connection. I was gonna score no matter what.
Yeah.
So,
You think he knew that too, huh?
yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. I'll tell you this, right? So the secret's out. The whole team, the whole offense knew that. The whole offense knew when you called that we were going to score. Right then and there, they believed in you, and they had your back to go do that stuff. And like, as we talked about, that's something that's so special that you don't always find with that. What was it like growing up together? Now, Asher, you are the youngest of 4. You have an older brother and older sister, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so you were always the one that kind of got screwed and always had to play up, right? I mean, like, you never really got the chance to kind of shine on your own level because you're always playing up. But I remember playing baseball with you guys and, like, watch you do things. You're just like, that kid's literally 2 foot tall, but he shortstop, winged it over to first base. What's it like being the youngest one of that group?
It's just inspiring, honestly, just to make myself better as a player and as a person. And I think playing up all those years just gave me a strive to be better as myself and just to be better as a player.
Yeah.
And I think I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't have that push from my older siblings all the time.
Sure. No, that's a fact. I can contest to that with Keller. Being the youngest of 5, and it's just it's like, sorry, like, you just have, like, this is what you have. You have to compete on this level, But your IQ is so much higher than most of the time, most of the kids your age. And I know you'd mentioned that you have another sophomore running back in the back, right? Same kind of thing, though. I mean, like, when you get there to Friday night and your ability to perform at a higher level because you've been required to do that. That's been asked of you your whole life, just because trying to run kids around to different teams is not always the easiest. And if your dad's coaching, it's really hard. So just kind of, hey, sorry, buddy, you got to be on this team. But it's very obvious to those that see that every Friday night now, with you guys doing that stuff. What's your dad think about it? What's your dad say about you guys playing together? Like, does he talk about it, or is he just kind of like, yeah, just go out there and do your thing?
He doesn't really say much about it,
Yeah.
but you can kind of tell. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he loves it.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely
mean,
loves it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We know you love it. So you can stop acting and you can just tell him how much you love it. Yeah. What other sports do you guys play, and how long have you played football and played baseball and stuff?
Well, we both just played baseball. I mean, we used to play basketball a little bit, but
Yeah.
I mean, kind of just wanted to focus more on baseball and try and get better there.
What position do you play in baseball, and where do you just play for the school, or where else do you play at?
I'm a catcher pitcher, sometimes play middle infield, and we play for Velocity Academy. They're out of Belton, and we play for them during the summer when it's not high school season. So,
Gotcha. Now, does that just go in the summer, or does that go through? You don't play right now, right?
Oh, we play like 2 or 3 tournaments in the fall,
Yeah, gotcha.
but
Okay.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
obviously really sore.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, absolutely. And then, so how long you've been playing baseball your entire life?
Yeah.
Right. And then you just picked up football when?
6th grade.
Yep.
6th grade.
Awesome. What sport do you like more?
I think I definitely have a deep love for baseball for
Yeah.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
football, there's nothing like football and
Yeah.
the chemistry with the team and everything like that. But I don't know, just something about baseball I just
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably the sport that I love watching my boys play. Logan played and Keller played baseball. All of them played baseball when they were little, and they're the only two that have ever like went into high school and played. And there is something about baseball that's just I think it's I don't know, I'd say it's more relaxing, but it's probably not more relaxing. It's actually probably more stressful, but it is a lot of fun to watch, and football is so different to do that. What are your plans after school? Like when you guys graduate, Levi, you're a senior.
Yeah.
What are you going to do after this?
Well, I want to study engineering. I want to study civil engineering, but I definitely want to play baseball somewhere. So whether that's playing 2 years at a community college, transfer out. I also want to play baseball at Harding University.
Okay.
They're in Arkansas. They're Division II. So,
Yeah.
I mean, be able to play baseball there. And they have a great education there.
Yeah.
And I just want to be able to get on with my life.
Absolutely. How does that work with the steps as far as if you want to go there and they won't take you now, where do you go to build your resume, if you will, to then be accepted and go on there, or can you just go there and walk on, or how does that work?
And you could go there, walk on, red shirt, and then have 4 more years to start.
Yeah.
But I mean, you kind of want to get school done.
Sure.
Yeah. But
some people do. Yeah.
Yeah. But JUCO was a very big option for that. Just going to community college for 2 years, become a man, get strong, right? Peak, right?
Yeah.
And so then you're looking at those guys in the transfer portal, and you're like, those boys are men,
right?
Right. And so
hard to compete coming straight out of high school. Sure. Yeah, and they have those opportunities to get that more experience and, like you say, grow. I think that's something that Asher, let's hit on this with you. Like, as a sophomore, right, playing varsity. I mean, obviously, we have already seen in just our week. We're in week 2 at this point. We've seen you run like a man, hit people, get hit, and jump right back up. But how much harder is that on your body than you maybe thought it would be? Just playing with the upperclassmen.
There's some big boys out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that it's very physical, and I know that there's a lot of upperclassmen that are seniors and like 18 years old, and I'm still 15, so it's like there's a big age gap there. But
there is.
It's just, honestly, if you put yourself to it, it's you don't really think about it sometimes, but I mean, it's very physical.
Yeah, it is. I think it's something that we talked about this a couple weeks ago on another podcast about parents and the way that they see, like, oh, my freshman son is this and this and this. Well, actually, it was football, I believe, that we were talking to Coach Max about that, and he said, he's like, kids coming in freshmen, there are kids that can compete, will compete, and have success competing as a freshman on a varsity level. But what we don't really consider or think of too much as parents or outsiders watching is kind of like what you talked about, Levi, about, like, you're going to graduate high school, and then you're going to have 2 more years of JUCO or NAIA or something like that, and how much your body will change and how much more you will develop. It's the same exact steps from freshman to varsity, and just how much those kids change. And like you say, big. I mean, man, look at who's our nose guard, Bryson Cecil, right? And his name slipped away. Like, he is a giant. Like, you're just like, oh my God, how's the weather up there? And I mean, imagine that kid just coming and wrapping you up, and I mean, you got Tyson White Smith. I mean, that kid has laid the hammer and laid the wood his entire life, but now he is a strong, getting that man strength, and it's like, I mean, don't worry, Tyson. I ain't worried about you. Come on, I'll strap it up anytime you want to. But I don't really want to be hit by Tyson, nor does anyone else probably. But it is a big difference, and I think that's something that we probably don't give younger men as much credit for, Asher. So I think that's something that keep in the back of your mind, and always appreciate for yourself, what you're doing, because some people do understand what you're going through, and it's not always easy. And sometimes they hit you, and you're just like, oh man, so somebody carry me over to the sideline just for a minute, But it's something that is definitely overlooked. Levi, I got to be straight with you, man. Friday night, you were running like a wild man out there. Like, I think there was one point I saw you running the ball, and somebody came to tackle you, and like, I would call it almost a perfect form tackle, and you literally, like, hip checked them straight off of you, and just kept running. What happened? Where did you find this? How did you develop this? I mean, I know you had a tremendous amount of success last year. I even asked you last year after one of the games, like, are you starting to have fun with this, aren't you? And you were like, yes, I am starting to have fun, starting to get into that. I mean, it's hard-pressed to say that most quarterbacks do not run the ball like a running back. You probably run the ball in the manner of a very successful running back, and you're the quarterback, and you're having a tremendous year throwing the ball. I mean, you guys have done a great job this year of the pass. Where did that come from, man? I mean, like, where did the light switch come from? I mean, you're just running people over.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I broke my collarbone my sophomore year, I just felt like I needed to be more mean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that time off just kind of made me realize, like, man, I miss hitting people.
Yeah.
So whenever I do get on that field, like, I'm going to make it count,
Yeah.
you know? And, I mean, sometimes you just kind of got to do what's best for the team. And, I mean, smart play is to run out of bounds. But, like, is that fun? Not really, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like hitting people. But, I mean, really none of that's possible without my O-line.
Yeah.
Realistically. And passing, it's been better this year,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But
You have multiple targets this year.
yeah.
I mean, like
That's
like,
what I was about to say.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
I knew
Keller
that.
was my number one target last year, Keller and Joe. But, I mean, adding Stryker, Brody,
Yeah.
Gavin Thompson,
Yep.
him.
Yeah.
I mean,
In the flats for the TD.
yeah. I mean, we added a very great receiving core.
Yeah. Where did that come from? I mean, like, what's your opinion on that? Is that something where the coaches just kind of changed their vision and had more of an open mind? Because I know for a fact that for many, many years, like we in the stands, we'll hear, well, we don't throw the ball enough. and I probably don't disagree with that. I mean, I'd like to see us pass the ball more, than we did in the past. But I mean, you guys, I mean, I listen. Love me or hate me, I don't care. I'll tell you straight how it is. There have been many, many years that I have watched Wildcat football. I mean, I'm talking about back into the 2010, 2012 times where it's like, oh, please don't throw the ball. Please don't throw the ball, Or if they throw the ball, it's like, okay, they threw it to him. He's going to catch it.
Yeah.
And this season, you guys have done really well with I mean, what did you have Friday night? I know Brody McNeil had several catches and good yardage. Asher had a TD. I know that there was a 2-point conversion to Keller, I think it was.
Stryker had a great run.
Stryker, that kid is a freak of nature. I mean,
he's great.
Like that catch he had in the home opener, he literally caught it, like running down the field and then caught it on his back shoulder as he twisted.
Yeah.
And I was just like, he caught that right in front of me and I was just like, I don't even know how he just how did that just happen, And I hadn't even seen him. Like I know Stryker, but I did not realize it was him until, and I was like, wait, who is this kid? And I was like, yep, there he goes. That's the one they talk about.
He's an athlete, man.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be very helpful and exciting to you to know that you can have check downs and you can go opposite directions and stuff like that. I mean, how much does that help you every day? Just growing that confidence with your receiving core.
I mean, trust is huge for me, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to trust all of my receivers this year has really boosted my, I wouldn't say ego, but I guess confidence level.
Yeah,
there
sure,
you go.
sure.
And my throwing, I mean,
Yeah.
being able to pinpoint who I want to throw to,
Right.
and I know when I throw to that person, they're going to catch the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind whenever I throw the ball, they're going to catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
great.
think that that's something that even in these two games you've had, any ball that wasn't caught, it was still right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like, because I know the other night they had an interception, right?
Yeah.
And I remember looking at that happened right down the line from where I was sitting in the stands, and I remember it hit the shoulder of the receiver, and I don't even remember which receiver it was, and popped up and they grabbed it, and I was like, that don't really count. That's not really an interception. You know what I mean? Like, that should not count that way, because it's just one of those weird things, that happens. But I mean, that is something that that we have not had in Wildcat football in a very, very, very long time. Is to have a quarterback that has that vision have an O-line that gives you confidence to do back there, the ability to, when the O-line does crack, because it does happen from time to time, that you have the ability to scramble. Yeah. And, I mean, if Coach Max is listening, he should be, because I know everything. Just ask me, I'll tell you. Like, I like seeing you run the ball probably more than I like to see you hand the ball off or throw the ball, just because my most exciting thing to watch is like you running on the sideline, right? And typically, like you said, quarterbacks typically stand out. But, I mean, I'm telling you, buddy, you lay the wood into them a few times, and they stop trying to tackle you, and then, it always adds up because, as they say, football is a game of inches, and you're gaining feet. So, kudos to you, man. That I'm so excited for that stuff. I am super excited about this year. I believe deeply in the senior class and the example that they set and will set to continue this type of football where you, like you say, everybody's doing great things together. Asher will be able to be a part of this, see how you lead things. Asher, you're quarterback too, right? Take some snaps at QB?
Yeah, I'm third string quarterback, so if Levi goes down, Striker goes in. Striker goes down, I go in. So.
Yeah. And Striker is a sophomore as well.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, but I mean, as we've seen the other day, that was another thing that was really impressive in our jamboree, maybe? What did you get a cramp or something? No, your helmet, right? Your helmet.
In the jamboree?
Yeah.
I didn't play the jamboree.
Okay, no, it was in the first game then. Whenever your helmet, didn't you have an equipment malfunction? Yeah. And so you came off, and I remember they didn't even change formation. They just sent a guy in and Striker slid over, and you ran the same play, and I was like, well, I don't know if anybody realizes what just happened, but that is phenomenal, right? Yeah. And then you got your helmet fixed and went right back in. And I knew there was something, I couldn't remember what it was. And so, like, I mean, with Asher there and Striker, and that it is very important for you guys as seniors to set those examples, so that way you can take that and continue that tradition. I mean, as you guys probably have heard and know, is Harrisville has had a ton of success in football in previous years, and we have struggled to find our way, if you can, for a while, and I feel like this is the year that we kind of set the tracks back and get that thing going. Phenomenal stuff. Hey, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Yo, dude, this podcast is brought to you by Totally Haircuts. Dude, you know Route 291? Yeah, they're right there, next to the Walmart and where the old GameStop used to be, right next to T-Mobile. And bro, it's crazy. They'll snip you, they'll clip you, they'll fade you, they'll feather you. And you know what else they'll do, bro? They'll mohawk you, they'll faux hawk you. They'll make you look like a chicken, bok bok bagok. They'll take it from looking like this to looking and feeling like this, bro. And if you don't like that, if that's not your style, bro, I'll tell you what, bro. Tell you what, dude. You can go from looking like this,
not like this,
to this, bro. Bro, look at that. And you definitely won't leave looking like this. Or this. Or this. Check out Totally Haircuts on Route 291, bro. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 7. And then, bro, on Saturday, 9 to 5. Peace, dude.
Hey, over here at Mom the Mic with Michael, I take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. How about 2-3 Construction Services, LLC? Ethan Young, great guy, local guy, does fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic work. I mean, he's one of those guys, he does the work and you go, would you look at that? It is fantastic. Concrete patios, everybody needs a patio to party on, right? It's Saturday night. Let's break out some cold drinks and let's have a little party. Ethan Young is your man for the patio. You need some sidewalks? Somebody needs to get to stepping? Huh? Everybody knows somebody needs to get to stepping, if you know what I mean. You let Ethan Young come put your sidewalks in, they'll be stepping in style. I'll tell you that right now. Driveways, no problem. Ethan Young take care of them driveways for you. You need some let's talk about this. Steel building foundations. Now listen, everybody has that moment where the wife's trying to move in the in-laws, right? Or maybe the wife, maybe your husband's trying to move in the in-laws. Maybe move that mother-in-law in that you just don't want to have living under your roof. Let Ethan Young come in with 2-3 Construction and let him put in a steel building foundation to build a new steel building. And then your in-law will be an outlaw. Yeah, how about that? Outlaws. Out of your house laws. You know what I'm saying? That's the best kind of in-laws is the ones that are outlaws out of your house. Skid steer work? Let me tell you right now. Ethan Young can handle a skid steer better than you can handle the skid marks inside of your britches. I'll tell you right now, you want it level, you want a berm, he is the man to take care of that stuff right now. Grading, building pads, you name it. My friends over at 2-3 Construction, Ethan Young, give him a call. 816-533-2119. Appreciate you guys. We're back. Right here back. With the Bash Brothers. The Hall Brothers. Here to, both of them can lay the wood pretty good. It's, if you haven't watched, you need to go out and check them out on Friday nights. Super proud of them both. It's pretty awesome to watch them get to play together. Asher, what are your plans after school? Like, you got a couple years left of high school. What do you want to do? Go play baseball? You want to?
Yeah, my plan is to go play baseball somewhere, wherever the tide takes me, really, for where I go to play baseball. But
Sure.
that's definitely what I want to do as a sport. But I also want to go into medical stuff, like into the medical field, maybe after I'm done with my baseball, and just focus on going to medical school after that, after college or whatever.
You want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably want to be mainly a surgeon, but if that doesn't work out, I'll see where it takes me from there. But that's the main goal.
Wow. Surgeon, yeah. That scares me. I'm scared of surgery because I feel like if we were supposed to have surgeries, then God would put zippers on us. I thought we'd get in there, fix what you need, and zip us back up. But that's amazing. That's kind of crazy because a lot of the young people we've talked to, nobody's ever said that. So what makes you want to do that? Like, where did that come from?
It's just, honestly, I like helping people out, you know. I think I'm always curious on, like, whenever I'm sick or, like, whenever I'm hurting or somebody else is hurting, I'm like, what in the world's going on?
Yeah,
so,
how do we
like,
fix that?
I'm just curious, you know.
Asher's like, no, y'all step back. I'll take care of this. Hey, hand me that scalpel. Yep. Oh, you don't need this. You don't even need this. Is important right here. Yeah, that's great. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to become a doctor, and you're going to be a surgeon, and I'm going to be laying on your table, and you're going to be like, yeah, Mike said he didn't like it cut it open. Just put him back in the hallway. We're fine. Yep. If that's the case, you save me, or at least ask me, and I'll tell you if I want you to be saved me or not.
All right.
Gentlemen, I'm happy for you. I am. I as you get older in life, you just see things differently, and I'm excited for what this brings for you guys for the rest of your lives. You know, to have this time together, the bond that you have, and the bond that you have is not just it's not a secret, right? Like that everyone sees that. Everyone that you play with sees that, and it's really cool. It's cool. The trust that you guys have in each other. You know, you always talk about that stuff, but when you get on the field and the age difference that you guys have, I wish you the best of luck. You're going to do tremendous things, and I'm excited to be able to witness that. So, I think the last question we have will be, what is your vision of success? Not necessarily in baseball, but here's the deal. You're finding success, right, in football and in baseball and in life. And what do you think, if you had to tell yourself 5 years ago what you need to be doing to be successful, what would that be? In sports or in life, however you want to apply it.
I feel like I'm always working towards something, and I mean, it's always mostly based around a team. I mean, football team, baseball team, but like looking more into the future, like supporting my family as like a quote unquote team,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I just want to be able to successfully support my family and support my team as much as I possibly can, and just the little goals along the way. I mean, having little goals set and achieving them, and just reaching my way to the top.
Chip away at it.
Yes,
There's no doubt. Asher, coming from someone that has a different view of life, what do you think?
I think that success is something that in the end, you're satisfied with yourself. And no matter what it is, I mean, sports, you strive for a state championship in high school, and if you're not satisfied with that, with what your end goal is, and if you didn't get to there, then I don't think that's success in my books. But if you strive that season to get better as a team, but don't strive for a state championship, and you feel like you, as a collective of a team, got better that year, then that's success in my book.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
I mean, success is just what you really strive for, and the end goal that you get it done. That's success.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you say that. Like that. Yep. That's very real. I talk a lot about setting the example, right, for the future, setting the pace and how we're going to act and what we're going to do and what the expectations are, right? As a senior, Levi, you guys understand that. And so when I was in high school, 4 years of high school, we had five or six different head coaches. One of our head coaches that got hired didn't even make it through a football season. Like, he got hired in November and quit before the end of the school year. I don't know why. Whatever. We were not very successful. My freshman, sophomore, junior year we found some success. My junior and senior year we had the same coach, and my senior year was the first year that we had a winning season in umpteen years of football. My head football coach, my junior and senior year, went on to, I mean, honestly, sincerely, he may be one of the greatest high school football coaches ever in Texas with the most state titles and whatever. And it was the next year or the year after, I can't remember, that they started winning state championships, right? And we my senior class, we didn't know that. When we set an example, we tried to set the stage.
Yeah.
But that did, amplify into, hey, this is how we do things. This is the results. We did not, of course, meet our goal of what was success to make it to the playoffs and go on a state run. But right after that, they did. And so, yeah, set those goals and keep working towards them. And the thing that I will tell you to keep in your mind is that as you're going through life and you're chasing your goals and you're working towards them, always keep your head on a swivel for the opportunities that will come up. And even though if it's an opportunity that you're like, well, that's not something that I was interested in or focused on or whatever, if it's an opportunity that you feel like you should take it, because your goals will still be sitting there. And a lot of times the goals that you've set in place and you're working towards, if you take an opportunity, it'll circle right back to that same success, because life is a moving target, and as you go on, it'll do weird things will happen. So just keep that in mind as you go, and like I said, I know your moms and dads are proud of you. They've got to be. I mean, just the way you carry yourselves, how you act on the field. I don't believe that I've ever seen you guys lose your minds on the field. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Others have. And that says a lot about you. It says a lot about your parents and how they've raised you. The amount of success that you guys will have this year will be tremendous, and it'll be fun to watch. And I appreciate having the opportunity to be a part of that. So keep doing your thing. It'll be a great year. Keep your heads down. Just keep running and keep bringing the wood on the sideline, Levi. It's a lot of fun. We'll see you guys soon. Until next time, on the Michael Mike, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.